One of the biggest misconceptions that I see about speeding tickets is that people think that a police officer has an obligation to show you the reading on the laser or radar device at the roadside. And that couldn't be further from the truth. While you do have a right to know and respond to the case against you, the specific speed that you were traveling at isn't an element of the offense. For a speeding ticket, all the officer has to prove is that you were going 1 kilometer per hour over the speed limit. And if you're getting a higher tier speeding ticket, such as an excessive speeding ticket or a speeding ticket for 21 kilometers an hour over the speed limit, they just have to prove that your speed was in that range for that ticket. And so they don't have to disclose to you the specific speed that you were going at the roadside. Now, when it comes to going to traffic court, by the time that you get to court, if you dispute your ticket, you or hopefully your lawyer can request disclosure from the police officer, and that is going to have information about the specific speed. And the court is likely going to want to hear information about the specific speed that you were traveling. But that's not even necessary. The police officer doesn't have to testify about a specific speed that you were traveling in order for you to be found guilty of speeding. Because the offense is made out only on the basis of going 1 kilometer an hour or 21 or 41 kilometers an hour over the speed limit, all that has to be proven is that you were doing that. If the officer has a method of measuring somebody else's speed relative to your speed and you're faster than them or you're passing them, that can be enough to establish that you were speeding. Police officers could also drive at a certain speed to catch up to you, and you can be pulling away from them as they're increasing their speed, which would demonstrate that maybe they don't know what your speed is, but that you were definitely going over the speed limit. So all of these things are factors that the court might take into account, even without knowing what your specific speed was. Because again, for speeding, all that has to be proven is that you exceeded the speed limit, but not by how much.